opposition dragged out the statement of former Chief Election Commissioner Dr. S.Y. Qureshi. But sir, it was Dr. S.Y. Qureshi who himself stated that repeated elections in countries, especially like India, triggers accentuated casteism, communalism, corruption and chronic capitalism. And if there will be only repeated campaignings and elections throughout the country, there shall be no respite from these ethical malpractices. Respected speakers, another member from the opposition talked about undermining the state autonomy and hindering the issues of local and regional sectors. But sir, when simultaneous elections were conducted in India, in Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh and Andhra Pradesh, back then the voters have chosen their local and regional parties over any national pressure, clearly claims that one nation and one election can never undermine the state autonomy. Respected speakers, the same member from the opposition again stated about the decrement of poll participation but in foreign countries. Today the bill is about the Indian constitutional democracy, and if we move back to the history of 1957, 1962 and 1967 when simultaneous elections were conducted in India, the graph of poll participation has been increased to 2%, 5.6% and 7.6% respectively, clearly claims that back then people were more actively involved in their process of decision making, voting and electing, and the more participation it occurs, the more stable democracy it becomes. Greetings respected Speaker Sir and the August House. Respected Speaker Sir, Edward Smith once stated, any political innovation, political articulation and political implementation, if executed with appropriate balance, appropriate insight and appropriate accountability, reciprocates with the same efficient balance, same efficient insight and same efficient accountability. Respected House, the type of election in a country is primarily chosen on the basis of two important factors. A. Population size of the country. B. Diversity of the country. And since one nation and one election demands greater workforce, it would also require greater division of manpower from state to state and state to center, thereby improving the intergovernmental relationship and hence fostering greater consensus among the government. And understanding this, standing in full favor of the bill, one nation, one election will strengthen the Indian constitutional democracy. Respected House, now moving on to my constructive analysis, which consists of the following few perspectives. Speaker Sir, B.Booruah, after working for 6 consecutive years in various state elections, himself claims that when senior IS officers and deputy commissioners are repeatedly posted as electoral officials and election observers, it completely disrupts the administrative sector of the country and hinders the political and the democratic side associated with the administrative consent. And even after this, if the esteemed members of the opposition do not agree, then let me clarify that denying the truth does not change the truth. Respected speakers, towards the end of